Alright, so what I'm reading from is the British translation of the 10 Qira'at of the Noble Qur'an. Right? This is a book from Faisal Solomon, who's the director of the British translation. It's in the Hafs readings and it shows variations in the 10 Qira'at. Now when we look at Surah Hud, chapter 11, verse 81, brother. Let me just try and focus. Sorry guys.
Brother,
guys, too much.
Let's stick here.
I want you to listen. I want you to be able to listen as well.
Yeah. Please. Yeah.
So it's for your benefit.
Yeah.
So in Surah Hud, chapter 11, verse 81, it says in the Hafs reading, they said, "O Lord, we are the messengers of your Lord. They will not reach you. So take your family on a journey while yet a part of the night remains, and let none of you look back, but not your wife. She will be afflicted by that which afflicts them." Now, it makes a note here that in the reading of Ibn Kathir and Abu Amar, it reads differently. It says,
before you go, I just need to read it in Arabic as well.
Don't worry, I got the Qur'ans here.
No, it's here also.
Don't worry, I will show you in the Qur'an.
Yeah, please, okay.
That's why I got it.
Yeah.
In the reading of Ibn Kathir, it says, "So take your family on a journey while yet a part of the night remains, and let none of you look back."
To the translation only,
No,
because
please,
you are going
my friend.
to
Let
quote an explanation from someone, and then you are going to quote an explanation for another one.
My friend, I need to appeal to the English speakers as well.
Okay, go ahead.
There's many Muslims in this park who don't even understand the Arabic language. So let me actually just make the point in English. I'll show you the difference in the Arabic, and then we can discuss it. Yeah, you said there's no contradictions. I want to just make the point. Let me read the Ibn Kathir reading again. "So take your family on a journey while yet a part of the night remains, and let none of you look back except for your wife. She will be afflicted by," and it goes on. Now let me put this in my bag, or could I ask, do you mind holding this? Just for a second. Let me just pull it away. Sorry.
It's not dangerous to hold, is it?
It shouldn't be. You just pop that in there, you don't mind, yeah? Yeah, just pop it in if you don't mind, yeah? Thank you. So, what I want to show you, and I don't want to get the Quran wet. So what I want to show you is that there's different readings or recitations of the Quran.
Yeah.
In the reading of Hafs and Ibn
Yeah.
it says, in Surah Hud chapter 11 verse 81,
Yes.
it says, "Ila imra ataka," in the accusative case. Ila imra ataka in the accusative case. So let me make my point, and then I'll show you in the Quran.
Arabic?
Yeah, I'll show you. I
really didn't
let me
get what you
explain.
mean. I need
Let me explain. Essentially, in the reading of Hafs,
Yeah.
Lot is commanded by the angels to take his family on a journey, but not his wife. However, in the reading of Ibn Kathir, Lot is commanded to take his family on a journey, including his wife. It's a contradiction. Now, the contradiction is formed based on a change in diacritical marks.
That's right.
Let me explain. I'll show you in the Quran in a second, by the way.
Yeah.
Right? In the reading of Hafs, it's in the accusative case. So it says, "Ila imra ataka," with a fatḥa above the consonant. In the reading of Ibn Kathir, it says, "Ila imra atuka," with a ḍamma above the consonant. This changes where the wife is placed in the sentence, which ultimately affects the commands given by the angels. Now I'm going to show him. Actually, I'll read it. Can I show you in the Quran, or should you want me to read you a Tafsir to prove my point?
Yeah, I need
I'll
to
show
see
you. I'll show you the differences as well.
I know I understood what you are doing.
Okay, now you
What you are
understand.
going to do,
I don't want to
to
put this
say.
between my legs, so I'm going to
Okay,
ask you to hold
so-
this. Give me 1 second. This is my. I'll make this point, and then I'll show. Give me 1
Shall
second.
I respond now, or
No,
you
give me
still-
one.
you still not
One
finished?
more point. One more point. Right. So to expound upon my claim, I want to refer you to the Tafsir of al-Jalalayn, who reports on the variant readings. Give me a second. And if you want to verify the Tafsir, by the way, I'll
Tafsir is different than reading, by the way.
yeah, but
This is something and this is something else.
yeah, give me a second. I'll show you. Yeah. So, give me a second. Oh, here it is. So in the Tafsir of al-Jalalayn, he reports on this variant reading. He reads, They said, O Lot, truly we are messengers of your Lord. They shall not reach you with any harm. So travel with your family during a part of the night, and let not one of you turn round, lest they see the terrible predicament that will befall them, except for your wife. Then it says, read ila imra atuka in the nominative as a substitute for ahadun. A variant reading has ila imra ataka in the accusative as her being an exception among his family. In other words, do not take her along when you travel. Lo, she shall be smitten by that which smites them. And here's an interesting part now. It is said that he did not take her along with him. It is also said that she did set out with them and turned round and so exclaimed, woe is my people, at which point a stone struck her and killed her. So the contradiction is this. In Hafs, Lot is commanded to take his family except his wife, but in al-Buzi, on the authority of Ibn Kathir, Lot is commanded to take his family without accepting his wife.
Both in Hafs? Both in Hafs?
The one reading is in Hafs.
You said in Hafs.
So you don't, okay.
I told you Hafs, there is a difference between reading and explanation. Okay? So the people, they may disagree about the explanation, but the reading has the same meaning. If there is a different reading, so it always has the same meaning.
Okay.
Okay. So you are saying.
How is that the case?
Sorry.
How is that the case? Do you want to have a look in the Qur'an? I'll show you the differences, so we can.
So you see, you are saying that the contradiction in the Quran, that the journey is going with his wife, and
in another reading it says
not with his wife.
Exactly.
Wow, what a big contradiction. So show it to me in Arabic, please. Yeah.
That's a contradiction.
I'm telling you, it depends.
All right, hold this for a second.
That's you may misunderstand.
That's fine. That's
you
fine.
may misunderstand the explanation.
Don't want to get this.
But for all of the Muslim and all of anyone can read it, they can see the same meaning.
That's not the case, because I just read from the scholar.
This is long enough.
Right, so I'm reading here from Ibn Kathir reading. It's actually in verse 80. It's actually in verse 80 in this reading. So it's not even in verse 81. It's on a different verse. 1 second. Are you reading it the right way?
Yeah, I'm giving it to him.
The bookmark is on there, so we can't lose it. Yeah. It's on this page.
Yeah, okay.
So it's here. Yeah.
قالوا لو أن لي بكم قوة أو آوى إلى ركن شديد قالوا يا لوط إن رسل ربك لن يصلوا إليك فأسر بأهلك بقطع من الليل ولا يلتفت منكم أحدا
إلى امرأتك.
إلا امرأتك.
See, like, I know Arabic, guys.
إنه مصيبها.
Okay.
So show me the difference one, please.
Thank you. I'll show you here now. This is the reading of Hafs.
Yep. Yeah.
You see, it should be. You can read the whole thing again.
Yeah. See the beginning here.
Yeah. It's on 80.
قالوا يا لوط إن رسل ربك لن يصلوا إليك فأسر بأهلك بقطع من الليل ولا يلتفت منكم أحدا إلا امرأتك.
No, ataka. It's got a fatḥa on it.
إلا امرأتك أو امرأتك.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you just say a tuka?
Yeah. No, I got your point.
Did you just say a tuka here where it says ataka?
Here ataka, imra'ataka.
Okay.
And here
imra'atuka.
Yeah, here imra'atuka.
Okay.
Go on. You speak Arabic. Is there a difference between imra'atuka and imra'ataka?
No.
Anyone speaks Arabic, please?
It's getting wet.
Muslim or non-Muslim? Imra'ataka, is there a difference between imra'ataka and imra'atuka?
What's the meaning?
No. Don't worry, I'm going to expose it.
So you are reading an explanation for someone else. This is the same meaning. Wow. What a contradiction you are bringing up.
What is he bringing? Tell us in English.
Can you hold it?
What a
my friend, can you hold
contradiction.
this for a second?
So can you talk about the contradiction in your book?
It's not contradiction. What's the contradiction? It's a mistake.
Just hold it. I don't want to drop the Quran.
Yeah, I'll call you back. Why are you holding on so long? You got some respect for the Quran.
Please speak. I'm trying to be a respectful person.
This is too long.
You know what I mean?
It's like they don't know what they're talking about.
There is different Quran, different recitation
I know,
in the Quran. And this is right. And the Prophet himself, he said that the Quran came revealed in this way and this way, and all of them are correct.
Okay. But this is Qira'at.
So, Qira'at. That's right.
This is not.
That's right.
This is not necessarily
So your claim here, there is a contradiction, and I show you the meaning. The people who are Arabic speakers, and here it is. You guys are recording this. The difference, imra'atuka and imra'ataka, both have the same meaning, and anyone can show me if there is a different meaning.
Can I explain
I
now?
want to know if there is a different. It is the same meaning.
Can I explain now?
This is the Qur'an.
Can I explain now?
This is the Qur'an.
Can I explain now?
So if we are talking about the contradictions in their scriptures, who corrupted their scripture themselves, you will see a huge contradiction.
Don't change the subject yet. I want to.
Let's stick on the same subject.
Let me hold this now. Right?
The wife.
Let me. To some degree, you're correct about the meaning, but not your wife, or except for your wife.
I show you the people who speak Arabic.
Let me explain. Right? Because this is very important. Right, I'm going to try and make sure I can focus.
I will prove it in my last name. My last name has the same point. Okay. My last name is Al-Wahi and Al-Wahi.
I don't want you to assume that you're right.
Is my last name. This is Arabic.
Right, can I make the point, please? I've got this. I've got this. I've got this far now.
It is the same.
My friend, I've got this far now, and I'm glad that you mentioned that it's saying, but not your wife, or except for your wife. I'm not disputing that.
No.
Hold on.
Imra'ataka means your woman. Imra'ataka or imra'atuka, your woman.
Okay,
Both the same.
I understand that, but this is where things get interesting, right? There's two commands that the angels give to Lot. Take your family on a journey and let none of them look back. But it also says, but not your wife. In what context? Is she not to look back, or is she not to go with the family? Depending on the reading, it changes. No. Let me explain.
Someone explained it this way.
Let me explain.
It is his own opinion.
Let me explain. You're panicking. When you're panicking, it makes me feel like you know that I'm right.
I'm not
so let me explain.
Did I interrupt you? I'm letting you speak.
But I want to flow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ila imra ataka, which is in the Hafs, is in the accusative case. It means that the wife is an object and she must be connected to an object group. The only object group in the sentence is the family. Therefore, she's accepted from traveling with the family. Ila imra atuka is in the nominative case, as mentioned in the Tafsir of al-Jalalayn. That means she is a subject and she must be connected to a subject group, which is the you in the sentence that is not allowed to look back. Therefore, the commands change. In Hafs, the command is for the wife not to be taken by Lot, but in Ibn Kathir, she's not excluded. She's commanded to go along with them because she's part of the family. This is the contradiction, and it's based on the Arabic grammar. One has a fatḥa, which changes the case, and the other has a ḍamma, which changes the case. You need to answer for that, because that is why al-Jalalayn made the report in the Tafsir that there are two people or two types of views. Either she was taken or she wasn't taken, based on the contradiction. Can you answer that, please?
Yeah. Are you talking about the Qur'an, or are you talking about the Tafsir books?
I'm talking about the Qur'an, but the Tafsir also supports
So our
my view.
point is the Qur'an itself, not the books who tried to explain the Quran. So you are quoting a contradiction.
But I also showed you in the translation of the 10 Qira'at.
On the books,
I also showed you I also showed you in the book that I read at the beginning. One second, my friend.
Let him speak.
I also showed you
because
in the
he's
book.
saying I'm interrupting.
I also showed you in the book from Fidel Solomon, called the translation of the 10 Qira'at of the Noble Qur'an. By the way, this book has been put together by Muslim scholars, imams, translators and linguists, people like Dr. Mustafa Kitab, who authored the Clear Qur'an, the English translation of the Qur'an, right? They make note of this variance. Now, most Muslims, I'll be honest with you, when they try to debate this or defend this claim, they don't dispute that there is a variance there in the readings. They don't dispute
So
that.
clear.
However,
So clear.
they try to justify it by saying what Lot's wife did or didn't do. I don't care about that. My point is this. What did the angels or the messengers command Lot? Depending on the reading that you go by, the commands change. You need to answer for ila imra'atuka and ila imra'ataka. Please give your answer.
I just said it before.
It's the same meaning.
It is the same.
Let me explain it.
It's the same. Wallahi, it is the same.
Don't say wallahi.
Imra'ataka.
Don't
Why
say wallahi.
I swear by Allah. Why?
Because it's not
Why
the same.
Let me explain. Wait.
Let him speak. He's an older guy too. Give him his permission first.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, you go
So
ahead.
it is the same. Imra'ataka, imra'atuka. It is the same. Do you know what is reading? What is the qira'ah? Do you know what is it?
It's a recitation.
It is a recitation. Why they are different?
Go and tell me. I want you to deal
you
with
know
it.
why they are
I
different?
want you to deal with it, please.
Do you know why they are different?
Tell me.
Because when the Quran came, as the Prophet says, came on sab'at ahruf.
Seven ahruf.
Seven ahruf.
Okay.
These ahrufs could be like the dialects between the Arabs.
Could be.
Yeah.
So you're not
Yeah,
certain.
because we are not pronounced, all the words are the same. I'm just telling you, for example, my last name is El-Wahi. Some people they write, if you are writing in Arabic, it will be El-Wahi or Al-Wahi, Arabic, and both are correct. You can write it by EL or AL. It is the same meaning, the same as you are talking about imra'ataka, imra'atuka. It is the same meaning. This is not a contradiction, bro. Make the conversation.
Can I respond
make
to
the
that?
conversation or make
Can I-
your
can I-
argument.
can I
No,
respond
I didn't
after
finish.
you finish, sure.
Make your argument more strong and more powerful, and quote something has a real contradiction. Show me a different meaning between two qira'ah. Show me, please.
did.
Show me a different meaning.
I just
You
did.
just show me difference between the word, how the word is written. This is imra'atuka and imra'ataka. It is the same letters in Arabic language. It could be
Different
different.
diacritical marks.
When you write it in English letters, it has like a vowel, a different vowel. But it is the same meaning. It is 100% the same meaning. Arabic people, Arabic speakers, they are listening to me now, and they can correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes,
and
they
you
will.
are recording this, and the people they can correct me if I'm wrong. It is the same meaning. There is no contradiction, bro.
Can I respond to you? Please. Right. I appreciate what you said, but you're wrong.
Why?
Let me explain.
Why?
Let me explain.
Why, bro? Why, bro?
Are you Arabic speaking?
I'm Arabic. Yeah.
Are you Arabic?
I'm not an Arabic speaker.
He knows that more than me.
Yes, I am.
I told you the Arabs can.
Let me.
Let's find a stronger argument.
By the way, can I? But if I don't know, there was an Arab Christian here earlier. If anyone can find him, it'll be helpful. But my point still remains the same because I'm dealing.
You are recording it.
Let me.
I'm sorry to.
I listen to you. Yeah. I want to talk about it. Yeah. But first, I want to mention this point. I backed up what I was saying with the Tafsir of al-Jalalayn, who's a 14th, 15th century scholar. There's two of them actually, but it's combined into one Tafsir, right? To give my explanation that people recognize this variance based on the differences. He even says in the Tafsir of al-Jalalayn that in one reading it says ila imra'atuka, and in another reading it says ila imra'ataka, right? And it tells you the results that you get when you read it in one reading compared to another. Let me. No, my friend, I listen to you. Okay. Right? I also showed the translation of the. I'm going to ask you a very important question in a minute, by the way. But I also showed you the translation of the 10 Qira'at, right? From Fidel Solomon, which also reports on this variance. In a second, I'm going to ask you how you understand this verse. What did the messengers command Lot to take her or not to take her? I want to know the answer. But before I do, I also want to talk about the 7 Ahruf. You mentioned the 7 Ahruf. Nobody knows what the 7 Ahruf are. You mentioned.
We can disagree about it.
Listen. You mentioned it could be dialects, but others say that it's not dialects.
Yeah.
Some say. Let me. I gave you a chance.
Yeah, please.
Some say is 7 different ways of reciting the Qur'an. In fact, in Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 4987, it says that the Qur'an was revealed in the dialect of the Quraysh. How then can it be 7 different Arabic dialects. It also says in the hadith, which is authentic, that Umar heard Hisham reciting Surah al-Furqan in several different ways than he was taught by Muhammad. Yet Umar and Hisham are from the same tribe. They're from the Quraysh. And Muhammad affirmed both of their recitations. So this is strong evidence. This is strong evidence as to why the 7 Ahruf are not 7 Arabic dialects. And even people who say that they are 7 Arabic dialects can't even agree on what the Arabic dialects are, right? If I'm being honest with you, it's just garbage to cover up the variant readings. That's my honest opinion of it. However, I'm still working with an Islamic paradigm. Now, when I'm talking, now I'm talking to him, I'm asking him about the Quranic verse. Tell me then, what's your understanding of this verse? Was Lot commanded to take her or not to take her?
That's the same meaning. Do you want me to read that verse again?
Read it. And what reading are you going by?
Both are the same.
It's not the same. I've given you an explanation. Oh, you read it. You read it then.
Oh my God.
You read it.
It's the same.
You read it.
It is the same reading.
You read it. No Muslim acknowledges that it's the same.
You remember the beginning of the verse in Arabic? Tell me the numbers. Chapter? It was
Surah 11, verse 81.
11, verse
81.
81.
So we don't mind giving a bit of space so that we can, yeah. Take your time, by the way, there's no rush, yeah? By the way, can I just quickly say something?
Okay, so you are asking me, your question is,
Yeah.
how do you understand the word imra'atuka in this context? Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay.
You're reading from the Hafs, by the way.
Yeah. قالوا يا لوط إن رسل ربك لن يصلوا إليك فأسر بأهلك بقطع من الليل ولا يلتفت منكم أحد إلا امرأتك
إلا امرأتك.
إلا امرأتك.
So look, I'm even correcting him. So like no, but you don't say it properly, please, because I know you're reading from the Hafs.
إلا امرأتك.
Thank you, please don't
إنه
deceive me, man.
مصيبها ما أصابهم.
Okay, so what's your understanding of that text?
My understanding that he to take all his people from some time on the night and do not look back to anyone except your wife.
Okay, so is he to take her or to not take her?
Not to take her.
Not to take her.
Yeah.
So in this reading,
إنه مصيبها, because the other word after it, it says إنه مصيبها, she's going to be harmed. So that's why it makes sense that do not take her.
So in this reading, it says Lot is commanded to leave her behind, not to take her.
Yep.
I accept that. That's correct according to the Arabic.
Okay.
However, in Ibn Kathir and Abu Ammar, I can help you find this, by the way. It's not going to be easy to find.
No.
But
I believe you.
I've got the Quran. I've got it in my bag. I can show you.
No,
right
I
now.
believe you. Keep going.
When it says illa imra'atuka, it means that she is taken with the family, but Lot is commanded not to let any of the family look back except for her. That's the difference. So that's the contradiction. In the Hafs, Lot is commanded to leave her behind, as you rightly pointed out. In Ibn Kathir, and you're not understanding the grammar here, right? No, seriously, you're not. Do you know why?
No, let me interrupt.
No. One point.
Because we are taking too much about this point, and I don't see it. I don't see a strong argument.
One point, and I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet.
Okay.
You may not be aware, right? And I've got videos of me having this discussion with people who've actually studied the Arabic language, right? So I want you to bear that in mind. I had one with a guy called Mohammed about 2.5 weeks ago. When I say 2.5 weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago. He accepted there is a difference, or there is a variant reading. He accepted it.
Okay.
And he's someone who's trained in the language.
My response?
Right, hold on a second.
Okay.
I've spoken to other people in this park who say, Tim, yeah, you're right. there is one is in the he's not acknowledging the accusative case and the nominative case. So I'm saying to you guys, if you're Arabic speakers, if you're hearing what I'm saying, then please do the research, look into the different cases and how it affects the reading. This is very important, right? Just because he's Arabic speaker, one second. Just because he's an Arabic speaker, it doesn't necessarily mean that he's right about this. How many times have I corrected him when he said ila imra'atuka instead of saying ataka, right? So let me make that very clear. Sorry, go ahead.
Please, you understand Arabic?
Yeah.
All right.
Please be honest. Is there a difference? No. Do you feel any difference?
Wallah, no difference. It's like remix, mate. It's like saying color with a C-O-L-O-R is different from color with a C-O-L-O-U-R. There's literally no difference. It's the same.
I don't know why you are sticking. So you are sticking to the people who explained, which has the people who disagreed, or the people who had a different opinion. However, this verse is talking about the wife of Lut. We all in the Sunnah and all the explanation, we follow the Prophet. We are not following the people who are explaining, or who are not following people's opinion. So the Prophet himself, he's saying this woman was a disbeliever. So the Prophet himself, you can search it up. So this woman was a disbeliever. So he's not taking this woman with him according to what the Prophet said. And according to what I understood from the verse as an Arabic speaker, it says that don't look at her, leave her and go.
Wait, don't look at her. What do you mean? What do you mean don't look at her?
It is the same.
What do you mean?
The same. I don't remember. I mean, I'm trying to translate what I understood from the verse. So I'm not memorizing it, but it is clear.
Fair enough.
It is clear. Maybe some people disagree. Maybe some people give another opinion, different opinion.
But the fact is,
It's up to them.
Okay, let me
They
respond.
can disagree. They can give another opinion. But bro, this is not a contradiction. Still, this is not a contradiction. And make a stronger argument.
It's a strong argument.
Talk about a real contradiction as the contradictions that in the Bible. The contradictions in the Bible, they are so clear contradictions.
Let me respond to what he's saying first, please. You said that it's just a difference between like how color is spelt, right? Okay, let me ask you something then, since you're an Arabic speaker. Does the diacritical marks have an impact on how verses are understood?
yeah.
Yeah? No, hold on. Just not all the time, right? Is there a difference between a ḍamma and a fatḥa? A ḍamma, right? Where you put above a consonant, and a ḍamma. Is there a difference in their usages? Does it affect a verse?
Not all the time.
Not all the time. So if it was to affect a verse, how would it affect it?
Well, for example, fatḥa makes it like go, but ḍamma is like oh. It's like
No, but okay. So you're saying so you didn't know?
No, I didn't.
All right.
I thought you were saying a word.
I understand what you're saying because when it's got a fatha on top of it, it says ila imra ataka. When it's got a ḍamma above it, it says atuka. So it changes the sound, but it has grammatical implications. Do you understand that?
but the meaning.
But no, you're missing the point. I never disputed. Listen to me. Let me make this very clear. I never disputed that it says except for your wife or but not your wife, right? Listen, please. I never disputed that. But what I'm disputing is the application. When you say ila imra ataka, which is in the accusative case, it means that the wife is an object and she must be attached to an object group, which is the family. Therefore, she applies to the first verb. This is what I'm saying, it's a grammar issue. Listen, one second. You're not getting the point. It's not about the...
We are Arab.
My friend.
We are Arabic speaker and he insists.
What's going to happen is you'll go home and you'll watch this video again, you'll do your research and you'll realize that you're wrong. And let me tell you why. You keep neglecting the point that I'm trying to make.
No, I get what you're trying to say.
I'm saying it's a grammar thing. That's what I'm saying. What's the grammar purposes of a ḍamma and a fatḥa? If you put a fatḥa above a consonant, it makes it accusative case.
In this word, there is no difference. In this word,
Okay, tell me about the accusative case and the nominative case.
You are talking. Oh, this is a grammar. Well, we don't need a grammar in a lecture.
does.
A lecture in grammar.
Yeah.
We
But this is
need to
part
talk
of the Arabic
about
language, my friend.
contradiction in Quran.
This is a
Show me
contradiction.
please a different meaning. You said imra'ataka, imra'atuka. The people are listening. The people here they know Arabic,
Yeah.
and they are saying there is no difference. If there is any Arab Christian, please.
Where is that guy?
I can call my Christian friend. He's Egyptian.
Okay, someone's calling.
امرأتك.
Okay, so Tom, let me ask you this question. What's the difference between a fatḥa and a ḍamma?
The way you speak words.
So this is.
It doesn't have any
This is a
grammatical.
lot, bro. This is a lot. So you couldn't find any contradiction.
No,
in the
I
Quran?
showed you a contradiction.
No, you
I
didn't.
backed up.
You couldn't-
I
you
backed up
couldn't-
with what I
you
was
couldn't
saying.
make-
I
you
showed
couldn't
him a
make a strong
contradiction.
argument. No,
I
no.
backed up what I was saying with the Tafsir of al-Jalalayn, who makes it very clear that the readings are different, that they contradict each other. Yeah, but
speaker, they
he's
can judge.
an Arabic
Arabic
scholar.
speaker, they can.
Like I said, I've got videos that go back. Even last week I had a video where they accepted that there is a variant reading. The guy said, you know what, Tim, I need to go and look into it a bit more. He accepted based on his knowledge of the Arabic. Don't assume that these guys are correct because they're just Arabic speakers. I've gone to the grammar. I've had other people in this park confirm on multiple occasions that if you put a fatḥa above a consonant, it makes it accusative. If you put a ḍamma above
Can I stop you
the
here?
consonant,
got
it
your
makes it nominative.
Can I
Let me
stop
mention
you
this. This is what's mentioned in the Tafsir of al-Jalalayn.